For me, what has been interesting in this conversation, whenever we hear these issues of employment, is yes, we talk about government, we talk about governments and its international partners. I would be very interested in, as a strategy, a conversation going down a bit more to the micro level. But when we talk about jobs, government can train, government can provide all these supply-sided initiatives, but who hires? Private sector hires, right? So how are we bringing private sector into this conversation? How are we talking to private sector saying that we need to figure out how do we build more jobs in these industries? What are these critical industries that we actually need to be building jobs in? When we go to private sector, off the top of my head, I'm sure some of the answers would be, we don't have enough money, right, to hire these people. So what are we doing about our banking institutions, about our access to liquidity, about our finances? How are we bringing those people into the conversation as well to say that we need to actually, in the context of Ghana, majority of our banks invest in government bonds, right? So you have amazing youth initiatives for business. You have amazing industries that could be invested in, but they're deemed as risky. So how are we engaging our banking sectors? How are we engaging our private sectors to say that this is a national problem that affects every single stakeholder, and we all need to be involved in solving this? Last but not least, I think we have our most critical stakeholder, and Louise pointed at this, right? Our tertiary institutions, our universities, our TVETs have been giving us, as we've all seen, outmoded forms of curriculum for the work of the future that we are now in. And so how are we really engaging these universities as well? How are we putting pressure on them to say, we need to revamp our education system?